mind if I did my thing?
No.
Yeah.
What do your
you have a
thing?
thing?
I don't know.
Madonna, okay?
I thought it was Bard Gore.
Bard Gore.
I don't want to do it toward the end.
I think she's
because
Lord of
feel
the
like
Rings
end is gonna
lo-fi
be
beats, personally.
an end thing, but
Is it a song?
I'm not very good at articulating myself in the moment. So I wrote something to read.
Oh.
If that's okay. It's going to be long and boring, and I'm sorry.
No. I'm engaged.
Sorry.
I wish it was a poem. I wish I was that talented.
Acronym.
Sorry, it's going to be a little long.
Take time. We got a lot of champagne.
February 2024 marked 9 years of Funhaus, which is a lifetime on YouTube.
Do we want this music playing?
Do the Lord of the Rings lo-fi beats. It's at the bottom.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that actually. February 2024 marked 9 years of Funhaus, which is a lifetime on YouTube. During our run, we've seen other channels rise and fall, many unable to avoid the dreaded gravitational pull toward the internet's basement. This is a dusty, cobweb-laden pit where channels of yesteryear are unceremoniously put out to pasture or left to quietly fade away, often relegated to a piece of online nostalgia. Metaphorically speaking, we at Funhaus have fought the good fight to pull ourselves away from these depths. We've had no delusions about making it to the penthouse, but we thought maybe, with hard work and heart, we could get to the third or fourth floor where the pool usually is. Or if James and John Holland had their way, the fitness center.
Goddamn right.
There have been many times, no matter the progress or strides, that the floors slipped out from underneath us, leaving us stranded at the bottom of a broken escalator. Comedian Mitch Hedberg wisely observed that technically a broken escalator is just stairs. I agreed with this until I saw one of those videos where a packed escalator malfunctions, horrifically swallowing its passengers whole into the metal abyss. Here at Funhaus, we looked into that metal abyss, and the abyss looked back. Time and time again, we've jumped back onto this tumultuous conveyor belt with zeal and clawed our way out of the grinding crush, refusing to be chewed up. We've endured, we've persevered, and we've proven ourselves. We did not go gently. With this team here and with the community's support, we barked our way onward and upward as a team. Even so, Funhaus is ending. Eventually, everything comes to an end. That's life. As we've been winding the channel down, we've been reflecting on the years together and the journey we've had. To quote Rush's prime mover in the lyrics of the late, great Neil Peart, from the point of ignition to the final drive, the point of the journey is not to arrive. Well, we've arrived, but like Neil said, that's not the point. It's the way we did it, which was pretty fucking cool. How lucky are we to have had this journey with each other and with you, the viewers and community who have come along with us for the ride. You recite quotes from videos that we don't even remember saying. You know our birthdays. You fall asleep watching us every night and eat your breakfast looking at our faces. You get tattoos of our references. You draw amazing art of us. You've traveled the world to meet us. You send us messages of support and show up for us. I think some of you have taken this news harder than we have. You come here to laugh, but lately everyone's leaning a little harder on the Lindsay crying emote.
It's not an emote anymore.
So it's now when we talk about the journey versus the end that you should remind yourselves, just because it's the end doesn't mean it's goodbye. Don't dwell on it or put us in the internet basement. There's a new journey waiting, and I hope you'll support all these great people here in the next journey. Mm-hmm. To those of you in the fandom who welcomed me with open arms from my very first day in late November 2015 and have supported me since, thank you. It's been unbelievable. Beyond my wildest expectations. No matter what I do next, I will always treasure that feeling. To those of you who thought a woman joining Funhaus would be the end of the channel, I guess it was a long con, 8.5 years, but you win. Congratulations. To my friends who are still technically my coworkers but will remain my friends, I am glad you are here with me, here at the end of all things. What I hope to remember most is all the joy we've had here, finding it, making it, spreading it, and getting it back in return. You are all responsible for that joy. I know it's easy to be self-deprecating and for outsiders to be reductive and even belittling of what we do. YouTuber as a title is diminishing. Content is a dirty word. And yes, what we do isn't rocket surgery. But I know everyone watching agrees. You've all directly and indirectly influenced the lives of countless people for the better, and that is something to hang your hat on and hold your head high for. For me personally, you've made me feel loved and championed and changed me in my life. Funhaus is an ensemble. It's the people, and you are some of my favorite people, and definitely my all-time favorite Ryan. We're a success story, and we should never forget that, regardless of how anyone who wallows in cynicism or insecurity tries to flavor it. We are an anomaly, an outlier, and against the odds kind of crew, and now we're going out at the top of our game. All the more impressive when you consider the amount of reinventions, pivots, and cataclysmic world events we've weathered. You're all special, one-of-a-kind people, and I look forward to hearing whatever special speech you've each prepared about me. But know that I cannot speak directly about any of you, as I will get too emotional. I had a dream last night that I was visited by myself from the future. It wasn't future Elyse from Ryan's Bargain Bin. She's busy running a country. One of the greatest countries in the world, in fact. But this particular future Elyse talked with me and told me about a recurring dream she has. In that dream, a future Elyse comes to future Elyse and speaks to her. I have a record of what she says, and if you all say it with me now, I only have 2 prints out, but
We can share.
We'll
I
squeeze.
figured we could share maybe the front row and the back row. I think
Really need to save ink on the
can
last
also
Just kind of
day.
act
I
like we
think
know
you'll
what
all-
it is.
Maybe unfurl it a little.
there, you want to get in close
I
and
see.
so I'll
Is this a
count
trick?
us.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
count us out here.
Okay.
I know what it is. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. When dreaming, I'm guided back to Funhaus. Time and time again. And sunrise, I fight to stay asleep. 'Cause I don't want to leave the comfort of this place. 'Cause there's a humor, a longing to play games, different than the life I live when I'm away.
You don't know this song?
So let's go there. Let's make life today. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me to Funhaus? To a place where fun is free.
Unless you remember.
Can you take me to Funhaus? To a place where jobs are dreams. Again. Can you take me to Funhaus?
Go up in the octave.
To a place where fun is free. Can you take me to Funhaus? To a place where jobs are dreams. I love all of you.
Today.
To be a scrappy!
Hey, Elyse. Hey, Elyse. I love you too.
To us. To us.
Elyse.
To us.
To Scott.
To Scott. To Scott.
Scott in the Marlins Hall.
Scott.
To the Creed Crew, summer of
To the Creed
2024.
I'm so proud of all of us.
Wow.
But hey, we are scrappy though.
I didn't know
That's
that
what
song
I'm
had a
saying.
verse.
Going on?
I thought you were gonna like put a mustache on or something.
I thought it was just pre-chorus and chorus, baby.
I haven't been nervous in 6 years.
Let's get the mic.
Yeah, like Lindsay said, the documentary says so much, and big ups to her because she did such an amazing job with it. It's so beautiful. You should be so proud of it. And I said a lot of what I wanted to say earlier. I quoted Neil Peart. I made a metaphor about an escalator. I but it's like hard to really encapsulate into words how special all of you have been and how special this experience has been for me, because it's been more than a job. And Omar, thank you so much for weathering so much that you did and carrying so much that you did.
Man, it's still.
Charlotte, you have such a beautiful, beautiful brain that is so hilarious. And Jacob, the biggest treasure in you finding yourself was that we got to find you too. John, you have a musical soul. You are a kind person, and I truly love you. Bones, you always make me happy. You're rarely here. But when you do, it makes me the happiest that you're here. And you're a great, great person. Rick, I'm gonna miss you screaming out because something went wrong in a game that I don't even understand what happened. But I know you think you haven't come so far. You've come so far, but you weren't even working at a deficit, man, and you're gonna go even further. I love you. You know how I feel about you and everything you did to make this place what it is. Carrying it, Patrick. We are at odds. But not really, because I really love you and I really love us being funny together. It's great. Ryan, don't look at me like that, man.
Why?
There is no one like you, Ryan Haley. Like no one in the entire world. In the best way possible. Gaz, you have not been here for super long, but the impact you have made is huge, and you have been so stalwart in who you are and such a good friend. Dan, we've gone so way back, and we're going to keep going, and you're just this big mountain man that I love. And James, I'm so glad that you're here at the end. And I think you weather things in a way that people don't necessarily always know that you weather them, because you really put on this really tough guy exterior. You're a funny guy and you put on this big show of strength all the time, because we know you as the strong guy. And you don't always have to be, but I know that everybody here appreciates that you are. So thank you. I obviously love you. The most of everybody here, in fact.
My friend Corey's out there.
Oh yeah, he loves you too. But thank you you went the distance, and that's something that you should be so proud of. And you guys, we did, this is such a huge thing that we did together. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled that all of you have stayed with us to the end. And I'm sorry, I'm just rambling on now.
No, it's okay.
Not even a tear? Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Keep the onions out.
Thank you guys for making me feel like somebody who could have dreams. So thank you.